know that
I've heard nothing about it, but
I saw it's one of the greatest shows I've ever seen. I mean it.
I believe that.
The four of them are the greatest.
It's called Four Girls Four, and it's going to begin a tour of all the major cities. Now, in it, four of your favorite entertainers from over the years sing with a big band for an evening of great entertainment, and they are something else. I know all four of these ladies very, very well. And we're going to give you a sample now of Four Girls Four. The first is the great Margaret Whiting.
In other words, hold my hand. In other words, darling, kiss me. Fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. Getting married in the morning. Ding dong, the bells are gonna chime. Kick up a rumpus, don't lose the compass. Get me to the church on time. I gotta be there in the morning, spruced up and looking in my prime. Hey guys, come and kiss me, show how you miss me. Get me to the church on time. If I am dancing, roll out the floor. If I am whistling, whisk me out the door. Hey, I'm getting married in the morning. Ding dong, the bells are gonna chime. Pull out the stopper, let's have a whopper. Get me to the church, get me to the church. For Pete, say, get me to the church on
Bravo! Bravo! And here is Helen O'Connell.
Your eyes are blue, your kisses too. I never knew what they could do. I can't believe that you're in love with me. You're telling everyone I know I'm on your mind each place you go. They can't believe that you're in love with me. I have always placed you far above me. I just can't imagine that you love me. But after all is said and done, to think that I'm the lucky one, I can't believe that you're in love with me. Your eyes are blue, your kisses too. I never knew what they could do. I can't believe that you're in love with me. You're telling everyone I know I'm on your love with me. I have always placed you marvelously. I just can't imagine that you love me. But after all is said and done, and to think that I'm the lucky one, I can't believe that you're in love with me.
And now, Rosemary Clooney.
Oh, mother dear, I know you're very proud. Your little girl in gingham is so high above the crowd. No, daddy dear, you never could have known that I would be successful and so very much alone. Here in New York, I'm learning every day how very sad to be alone. Here in New York, I'm learning every day how very sad a carnival can be. I wanted to live in a carnival city with laughter and love everywhere. I wanted my friends to be thrilling and witty. I wanted somebody to care. I found it was easy to capture success, but now I'd be willing to settle for less. The lights of the Midway are fading above me. Have I stayed too long at the fair? I'd better run home to the people who love me, for I've stayed too long at the fair.
And finally, Rosemary.
Hi there. Well, you've had all the wonderful singing. Now you'll get the sexy stuff. What do you think we ought to do that's sexy for the folks tonight, Frankie? Want to start off with a little poem? All right, we'll start off with a little poem. This poem was written by Mr. Maury Amsterdam for me. It's a gem. It is called, It's Easy to Grin When Your Ship Comes In, and Life is a Funny Lot. For the man that's worthwhile is the man who can smile when his shorts creep up in a knot. Let me do the other poem. We'll do, See the Mothers in the Park ugly creatures chiefly, but someone must have loved them once, but in the dark and briefly. Oh, that's a good one. You know, I gotta tell you something. Working with these girls has just been fantastic. We've done several shows now, and we're all the same, but we're kind of like different. You know, like Clune. We all have nicknames. Clune. She sings, you know, she's made so many hit records. She's just marvelous. Her voice is just fantastic. Of course, to me, my favorite record that she's ever made was Que Sera Sera. I mean, to me, I think that was the best. And of course, the princess, Margaret, Maggie, we call her the princess because she's always flying up here someplace. She's never, you know, always with the guys in the band, right? Isn't she? Right? Always with the guys in the band. And she never talks. She always sings everything with her voice. You know, so you say, how you feeling today, Margaret? She says, I'm fine and dandy. Just say fine. You know, you don't have to sing everything. And of course, Helen O'Connell with all the hit records that she's had, you know, like Tangerine. Goodness, she's done more for the citrus growers than Anita Bryan will ever hope to do, you know. But I tell you one thing, I feel very sorry for Anita Bryan, I really do. She can't get anybody to do her hair. I think we ought to do the numbers song. Oh no, we got a ballad. We got a ballad to do for you. We'll do this ballad for you now. You know, I just figured out why I can't get a guy. I look like a cello player. Okay, very sweet ballad now. You've been working all day at the factory, at that very dangerous machine. We told you that you should be careful. Now you know what we mean. Sit there and count your fingers. When you're down and out, lift up your head and shout help. That's another good song. Okay, we'll do, let's do the numbers song. I think we did like that. No, this is called the numbers song. We do this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Of all the numbers that I see, there's just one looks good to me. It's not 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And although 16 and 17 are fine, but of all the numbers I love best, give me 11,649.
I love it also.
Could I have that again, please?
I love it also. Oh.
Oh, you wouldn't give up my day job, I say. 11,649. Okay. Oh, you don't have to do that. We'd like to do a little song for you now that we know is one of your favorites, and I sure hope it's one of mine. When the whippoorwills call and evening is nigh, I hurry to my blue heaven, heaven. Turn to the right. There's a little white light will lead you to my blue heaven, heaven. See the story of the two drunks? Two drunks go to the zoo one day, and they're standing in front of the lion's cage, and all of a sudden, one of the lions lets out a big roar, you know, one of these, roar, roar. One drunk turns to the other, he says, hey, he says, let's get out of here. The other one says, you can't leave now, the picture just started. Or, do you hear the story about the drunk? Walks into a bar, I'm sorry, a lady walks into a bar with a pig under her arm. I was thinking the other drunk. Woman walks into a bar with a pig under her arm. Drunk walks over to her and he says, what are you doing with that pig? And the lady says, I beg your pardon. She says, that happens to be a duck. The drunk says, I was talking to the pig. I tell you, I'm not well. I'm very unhappy, though. I really am. I really am. Everything has gone wrong for me. I really don't know why I should even bother, because I found out my taxes went up. And my brother called me. They're taking away his car. My uncle called up. He was in an accident. With all the rain that we've had, we had a leak in the house, and I have all new carpeting. So let me entertain you. Oh, forget it. You'll see a smiling face, a fireplace. What an ear, huh? A cozy room. A little nest that's nestled right where the roses bloom. Bloom, bloom. Oh, come on. You ready for the big finish? Okay, fellas, here we go. Horns up. All three of them. Just Molly and me. And the baby face. We are so happy and
We'll be right back to talk to all four of these ladies right after this.
Tell all of our viewers in New Orleans that the girls will be opening May
the 11th at the Fairmont.
Roosevelt.
You got to go see them.
Yeah.
And these four ladies close their show every night with a terrific song, a special song, and they're going to sing it. Which one is it?
Well, no, I explained something to you, Mike. You see, when we've never worked together, although we've been friends for years, you know. And we did a telethon, and we decided, well, why not do something together, right? But we had one problem. You see, we had to figure out...
It was a big problem.
Well, it was a big problem, but we solved it, right? Who was going to open, who was going to close.
Yeah, that is
you know,
a big
it's a
problem.
So we figured out the whole thing. Whenever we play any place, Margaret, you do...
I do Tuesdays and Thursdays and Saturday matinees.
Helen?
Oh, I do Monday, Friday, and Sunday afternoons.
Yeah.
I do alternate Thursdays and holiday matinees.
Yeah, see, I do floors and dusting, but no windows.
Aren't you glad you waited for
I
that?
hate it.
I know, I hate it.
This is the song they close their act.
So when our blonde quartet got the running order set, rehearsals were quite literally a song. Wherever we go, whatever we do, we're gonna go through it together. New York to LA, plus the stops on the way. We can't wait to play it together. So off to the friendly skies we go. With Frankie and all the guys we go. Boise, Des Moines and us we go. Oh, we go together. Whenever we sing, we grab the brass ring and do our own thing, don't you know? We love you all and that's a fact. But now it's time to get our act together wherever we go. Go, man, go.
Salute.
Yeah.
But we just as soon sing
Together. Though we love TV, it's loud and it's free, but we'd rather be here together.
We've sung with big bands in their heyday. Like Frankie, their music was grade A.
So no one got wealthy on payday.
Tell me,
We stay, hey,
Together. From Hollywood Square.
so lots of careers, just nothing compares with the glory
Oh, spending these few hours with you, doing songs we love to do. All the love that's here tonight, we'll keep the memory warm and bright. Wherever, together, wherever we go.
Thank all of my guests. My co-host, Ben Vereen. And my guests, Rosemary Clooney, Margaret Whiting, Helen O'Connell, Suzanne Plessette, Milton Berle, and Maximilian Schell. Join me tomorrow when my co-host...
blue. Your kisses too, I never knew what they could do. I can't believe that you're in love with me.
I just can't imagine that you love me. But after all is said and done, and to think that I'm the lucky one, I can't believe that you're in love with me. I found it was easy to capture success, but now I'd be willing to settle for less. The lights of the Midway are fading above me. Have I stayed too long at the fair? I'd better run home to the people who love me, for I've stayed too long at the fair.
And finally, Rosemary.
You know that I heard nothing about it, but
I saw it's one of the greatest shows I've ever seen. I mean it.
I believe that because
The four of them are the greatest.
It's called Four Girls Four, and it's going to begin a tour of all the major cities. Now, in it, four of your favorite entertainers from over the years sing with a big band for an evening of great entertainment, and they are something else. I know all four of these ladies very, very well. And we're going to give you a sample now of Four Girls Four. The first is the great Margaret Whiting.
And let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter or Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, darling, kiss me. Fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you. I'm getting married in the morning. Ding dong, the bells are gonna chime. Kick up a rumpus, don't lose the compass, and get me to the church on time. I gotta be there in the morning, spruced up and looking in my prime. Hey guys, come and kiss me, show how you miss me, get me to the church on time. If I am dancing, roll out the floor. If I am whistling, whisk me out the door. Hey, I'm getting married in the morning. Ding dong, the bells are gonna chime. Pull out the stopper, let's have a whopper. Get me to the church, get me to the church. For Pete's sake, get me to the church on
Bravo! Bravo! And here is Helen O'Connell.
your eyes are...
And now, Rosemary Clooney.
Oh, mother dear, I know you're very proud. Your little girl in gingham is so high above the crowd. No, daddy dear, you never could have known that I would be successful and so very much alone. Here in New York, I'm learning every day how very sad to be alone. Here in New York, I'm learning every day how very sad a carnival can be. I wanted to live in a carnival city with laughter and love everywhere. I wanted my friends to be thrilling and witty. I wanted somebody